Welcome back, everybody, to Funky D-Star TV. Welcome once again. Ladies and gentlemen, today I am going to be introducing a mind-blowing fraud allegations against the former governor of Delta State, Okowa. And the news is saying that Okowa himself, the ex-governor, was arrested for wow. Man, this is mind-blowing. 1.3 trillion naira. 1.3 trillion naira fraud. So Okowa was arrested by the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC, for this particular mind-blowing offense. But before we dive into this news, I want to thank all of you. All of you, when they follow Funky D-Star TV. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Now, make we not forget say Okowa now from the opposition party, PDP. Okowa ran alongside Atiku Abubakar, the former vice president of Nigeria, and also the former presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party, known as PDP. Right? So, the news tell us about this particular story, and we are going to go through this news story slowly. Yes, fine. He committed a fraudulent offense. Okay? Involving 1.3 trillion, ladies and gentlemen, naira. But the same EFCC, they never fit arrest the former governor of Kogi State, when be Yahaya Bello. Make we not forget, say, Yahaya Bello visited the Economic and Financial Crime Commission with one governor. At the end of the day, the EFCC, they allowed Yahaya Bello to go back home, claiming that Yahaya Bello came to their office with this particular governor, and this governor have immunity, and that the governor's immunity covered Yahaya Bello. That is why they refused to arrest Yahaya Bello. Again, Yahaya Bello is from the APC. Okay? APC, the leading political party, Bola Ahmed Tinubu's party. While Okowa in the opposition side, when be PDP. Make we take a look, make we see how they tell us this matter. First of all, the headlines. 1.3 trillion fraud. Okowa spends second night in EFCC custody. And they tell us that this man now, they in EFCC custody for this particular offense. Okay. The former governor of Delta State, Ifeanyi Okowa, is still being held at the Port Harcourt River State Office of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC. This makes it his second night in the custody of the anti-graft agency. This is as the Delta State chapter of All Progressive Congress backed the detention of the former governor, describing it as a positive step in Nigeria's ongoing battle against corruption. Okowa, who was running mate of the People's Democratic Party presidential candidate in 2023 election, Atiku Abubakar, on Monday reported at the EFCC office following an invitation by investigators over the alleged diversion of 1.3 trillion naira. Ladies and gentlemen, this is astonishing. 1.3 trillion naira stolen by this governor. We continue. He was subsequently arrested and detained. Sources said the former governor was also accused of failing to give account of another 40 billion naira he allegedly claimed he used to acquire shares in UTM floating liquefied natural gas. He also allegedly bought shares of 40 billion in one of the major banks in the country, representing 8% equity to float the offshore LNG. The funds were alleged to be used for another purposes. Investigators are also investigating the diversion of funds by the former governor to acquire estates in Abuja and Asaba in Delta State. However, a source familiar with the matter told our correspondents on Thursday that the former governor was yet to be released because of the quantum of the allegations against him. Enugu withdrew from suit challenging EFCC legality. This one's now another headlines, ladies and gentlemen, concerning this particular governor. Alleged 1.3 trillion fraud. Groups decry Okowa's arrest, claim political persecution. The source added that Okowa was earlier in the day confronted with the allegation. We are still keeping him. He is still with us. The investigation is ongoing, and earlier he was confronted with some of the allegations against him. The Delta APC State Publicity Secretary, Valentine Onojek-Roho, in a statement on Tuesday, urged the EFCC to continue its investigation into the financial dealings of other former governors and public officers. This particular man, his administration, funnels significant state resources into personal ventures, including establishing banks, financing a failed presidential ambition, and supporting the controversial imposition of a successor. The arrest serves as a caution to all public office holders, affirming that the era of impunity is over and that no one, irrespective of position or political affiliation, is above the law. Ladies and gentlemen, these people, they know how to manipulate our head. No one is above the law. This is the kind of stupid languages where they use against Trump. No one is above the law. No one is above the law. No one is above the law. And the people, when they point out, they claim, say no one is above the law. They are the ones that are responsible. I mean, mostly responsible of fund looting, of fund diversions, of fund stealing in Nigeria there. The same people, when they tell you, say, oh, no one is above the law. No one is above the law. I said the same kind of words they use against President Donald Trump. The same people, when they claim, say, oh, no one is above the law. They are the worst fellows ever. So, but we know they claim, say, Okowa not do what in do, or in not steal money, or in not, only God know how much Okowa steal. This is mind-blowing. Okay, and remember before, I talked about this particular former governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, today. Now APC man. And the same people, they claim, say, oh, nobody's above the law. But Yahaya Bello, when they don't expose over 7 months ago, still they are the room about. Okay? So, they claim, they say, the former governor of Delta State, Okowa, stole 1.3 trillion naira. The arrest not be because say EFCC won't do their job. No. Just exactly as they pointed it straight in this particular news, say na political motivation. Na him the oppositions and the color, and na so he be. It's political. All the whole governors in Nigeria, they are all criminals. They are all looting funds day by day. They are more dangerous than the sitting president of Nigeria. They are more cunning. They are more deceptive. They are more harsh, more mean. Okay? So all the whole governors in Nigeria, all of them, they loot money right from onset. It's like their culture, because nobody, they hold them accountable for it, either during or after their reigns in the office. When they don't do all this bad thing, all of them go waka, enter house. They don't prove nobody. I said, this man won't be a Bello. Is still a loom large. Over 80-something billion. Now him that one loot. That one are the one when the news talk about. That is 80-something billion. Stolen by Yahaya Bello from the state coffer. The same thing, this particular man too, won't be Okowa. The same thing, the former governor of Delta State, when even hand over power to his brother or cousin, when be Udwaha, Ibori. And remember, Ibori still get another criminal case in Dubai. That one another fresh case when they won't open on top Ibori's head. Remember, Ibori don't serve in London for many years. They come free and come fly, go back to Nigeria. Last week, another news pop out. Come they let us know, say, Ibori still get case to answer. And Ibori, now the godfather of this particular one now, when come from Agbo. The daughter man, Okowa. So all of them, now the same thing. APC governors, PDP governors, the same thing. We don't talk about this man, what they call Matawele from the north. We already talk about the other one, what they call Ganduji, Gandola from the north. We already talk about Ibori from Delta State. We already talk about Oshomole. Name them. They are all criminals.